guys, it is Lenny, and a little while ago, I made this video called OC Redesign, where I redesigned one of my old OCs. You see, it used to look more like this, but apparently I had a problem with it at the time, so I decided to redesign it into this. And more recently, I looked at that video, and I decided, even the redesign doesn't look that good, so let's start over and try another redesign. And yep, that is today's video. Redesign, yay! Let's get into it. First of all, I think I should go into more depth about my current thoughts on the original design and then the 2020 redesign. And I think I agree with my 2020 assessment of this drawing, which is, it looks like a good drawing, but the character's design itself is a bit bad. So first of all, like I said in the original, I do not like the hair at all. Additionally, I don't like the blue splotches on his face, and I also don't like how there are two different hues of blue, despite, me being completely able to just reuse the three blues I already had in the hair and on the face, but decided, no, I want a more purple blue as well. It's a lot of colors for just one very simple design, and one thing I will say that I like about it is that he has a plant, and he says, "Humph." So that already establishes he has some type of personality. Along with that, he has a very unique eye shape, he is frowning, and he has a missing eye. So those are interesting character traits that we could use for our newer redesign. But as for the main problem I have with my 2020 video, this thing. One thing I would like to point out that was very intentional is that I named him Soda Kohaku. Soda is the name of Kagome's brother from Inuyasha, and Kohaku is the name of Sango's brother from Inuyasha, which, together, I don't think it sounds very good, so I decided that for this video I'm going to stick with one name, and it will be Soda. Also, I realized how he's just winking in this instead of having an actual missing eye, and that bothered me. Also, I mentioned in the original video about how he didn't have enough colors, he was just yellow and blue, and I expanded upon that in my new redesign as well. Also, I don't like the way that these two past drawings look, mainly because they are just black outlines and they are pretty flat and boring, especially with the last one having gray shading, which if you don't know is a big no-no. But thankfully my style has evolved a lot since then, so hopefully it will at least look better aesthetically this time. Now getting to the speed paint, I just remembered that in the old video I was using KK Slider music, which is an interesting choice because I barely use any music in my modern videos now, unless it's a cover. So it was interesting to see how I did things back then compared to how I do them now. Also, I would like to mention that for this redesign, I'm deciding that I would pick aspects from both of them instead of just one. Also, to explain furthermore why I hated the hair in the first two drawings, in the first drawing, the yellow just clashes with the blue, and I just don't like how vibrant that yellow is. And then for both of the drawings, the way that I handled the blue hair dye was bad. However, it did take me a few attempts to find something that I liked for this one. Oh, and remember how I said that I liked that he was holding a plant in the first one? Well, I decided that in this one he would be holding a flower. I don't know, I just felt like keeping that little naturey detail. I did make him keep a hoodie, but this time it's not an open one, it's just a closed one. However, you can see a bit of his shirt peeking through, and it's a green sweater, so that's nice. Another thing that I noticed about both of them is that they had interesting sleeve patterns, so I decided I would also make mine with interesting sleeve patterns. I will say that in my initial stages of this sketch that I was thinking about giving him two eyes, just one as a different color, but then decided, nah, keeping it as an X eye would make it, simple, it would be faithful to the original, and this time I could probably execute it better. The final thing that I added to him is that I decided to give him a hair clip that transitioned from one blue to another, just an extra nice detail to add. The redesign is now done, and it's so interesting to see how much my style has been improved since then, and how different the designs are despite them having so much in common. The first drawing had too much going on, the 2020 drawing was too simple, and I feel like this one is a nice balance between both, especially because my colors have improved a lot. Also, I would like to mention that last Thursday, which was October 21st, that I experienced a very stressful event and I couldn't draw for the next several days. I just had no motivation and I didn't feel like doing anything because I was just upset. However, I am doing much better now and obviously I'm making this video, so yeah. I'm okay, guys. I just wanted to, give you guys that update so you weren't just left hanging there. But yeah. Have a good day, morning, night, whatever time it is when you're watching this, and just have a good time. Goodbye, and I'll see you guys later.